Hello, intuitive souls. This is Rachel Sawani with Intuitive Soul Rising. And today I wanted to channel a message from Goddess Isis about the new moon coming up on June 10th, 2021. I've been feeling her energy around me a lot the last couple of weeks. Been getting a lot of confirmation from many different sources that her energy is getting stronger on the planet right now. She is anchoring in her divine feminine energy, and a lot of us are remembering our connection to the Mother Earth, but also the goddesses of ancient cultures, such as the Egyptian culture, which is where Goddess Isis is known from, but she is also very much connected to Mother Mary, because Goddess Isis was known as the Divine Mother, and she had connections to the sky and the moon, and she has been known to bring forth a very magical quality. She's known for bringing forth the magic. And so the magic of the divine is how I would describe it. So anyways, I really am drawn to Isis lately, and have been sensing and becoming more aware of with the energies of this month of June especially. And as Lady Nada pointed out in my last transmission about the energies of June and what to expect, the energy forecast, there was a lot of talk about the death and rebirth cycle and what that means when it comes to integrating lost aspects of ourselves and finding pieces of ourselves and learning how to integrate those pieces. I really feel that's also what Isis is about in helping us to do. And so her energy continues to keep popping up for me in the last couple of weeks. So I'd like to take the time to channel a new moon message from Goddess Isis. And I'm going to ask her to step forward now. And I'm just feeling her energy as being very pleased to be called on. I'm sensing there is much she wants to say or share. And so I'm just going to let her speak about the new moon energies and the magic, whatever she wants to talk about. She's saying, "Hello, my dearest ones. You are picking up on the energies well." She's saying, you are acknowledging what is going on. You are discovering what is new, what is coming, what is to be, and what is yet to be explored, what is yet to be known. She's wanting you to take this time to reflect around the new moon energy, to reflect on the parts of yourself that bring you joy, she's saying. And she wants you to highlight those parts as if that is what you are being asked to express at this time. She's saying she's talking about it being a humbling experience to be on earth at this time, that there's much going on around, but really those who take the time to look within and acknowledge what's going on within are the ones who will be the saviors, she's saying. She's saying the saviors of the collective, but the saviors of themselves. So she's saying the only way to save the collective is to save oneself from oneself, she's saying. And she wants you to understand that the new moon energy is magical, is a magical time, as is this time on earth, specifically this time period that we're living in. This ascension process is a magical time of rebirth. She's saying it's an opportunity to be born again, to be born anew, to wake up to our highest calling, our highest, most divine self is seeking integration into this earthly realm so that we can experience ourselves as one with the greater universe. She's showing the cosmos, she's showing the heavens, so that we can feel our connection to the heavens again. And so that we can be the magical creatures, the magical beings that we were created to be, or that we came here to be. She's saying that we came here to gift this magic to the world, this knowing of our magic to the world. We came to birth this into the world. And so we are birthing this now. She's coming in a lot stronger. So I'm feeling her energy in the beginning was a little bit kind of slow to start, but now she's kind of really kind of coming in with some oomph. And she's laughing and she's saying, yes, that's because we're getting to the meat of the matter, getting to the heart of the matter, she's saying, which is that you are magic, you are divine. She really wants you to know this, and she wants you to start embracing this truth. And she doesn't want you to, she wants you to start, the feeling is not being scared of acknowledging this within, of acknowledging your power. And she's showing as a high priestess, as a high priest or priestess, this goddess-like energy is flowing within all of you right now. This is this goddess-like energy she's saying and showing is awakening within you right now. And she's saying, some call it the Kundalini rising, the feminine aspects of self are stirring, and they're getting, they're waking up, they're rising, and they're coming out to the surface. And they are wanting to be explored, and they are wanting to be shared and understood and appreciated and valued for what they have to offer, which is, she's basically saying, which is basically bringing life back to Earth, life back to the planet, or life back to the meaning of life, she's saying, back to the souls who are inhabiting Earth. She's saying the meaning has been lost, and so that is what you are looking for, the meaning. And so she's saying new moon magic. New moon magic is a magical time when the energies are ripe for giving birth, birthing something new. And so she's saying that in order to honor this process, you want to learn how to connect to this process. You want to connect to these energies by setting an intention on what you want to create. What do you want to birth? She's saying what, and she's kind of giving me the feeling of like, what is feeling constricted within you right now? Like what feels like it wants to get pushed out? What's giving you anxiety? What's causing you stress? What's feeling like it's ready to be exposed, she's saying, or revealed to the world. She's saying many of you are going to need to go within to find the answers to this question, but she's saying many of you, and she's actually saying all of you, because she's showing like all of you are experiencing this energy right now to some degree, whether you recognize it or not. She's wanting you to recognize it. She's saying at the time of the new moon, you often feel energetically, and especially at this new moon, because of, she's saying, because of the summer solstice coming up and because the energies are really high right now and intense. She's saying a lot of you are feeling like anxious, like you want to move, like you want to get up and do something. And a lot of this energy, she's saying, is tied to your creative self wanting to express itself in a new way, in its fullest capacity, in a way that's in alignment with your higher self. So she's saying your higher self is speaking to you now through the divine, through your connection with the divine feminine energy that you are feeling at this time of the new moon. And she's saying you're wanting to create miracles. It's wanting this energy combined with your energy she's saying this feminine energy of the new moon cycle wants to combine with your energy, your higher self wants to combine with that energy, and it wants to move, it wants to shift, it wants to transform, and it wants to create, and it wants to give birth. So she wants you to, while you're listening to this message, think of what is coming to mind, what is resonating with her words, or how she's saying, how are her words resonating with you right now? What's coming to mind intuitively when she speaks, or when this message is being shared with you? Where does your mind go, or where do you naturally wander? Where does your heart want to go in terms of what do you want to create? She's saying, what's brewing under the surface? What's causing you anxiety? In what ways are you needing to move? In what ways are you needing to take action on goals or projects, or what decisions need to be made? What are you being pushed by your guides to do? What do you feel like you're being called to do, is the feeling and way she's expressing this to me. She's saying it's heightened right now. Those feelings are heightened right now. For those of you who are connected to the earth, who are grounded to the earth energy, you're gonna feel more of a heightening, she's showing it as like a switch being turned on, like a light switch, like a light bulb going off in your head. Like you're getting ideas, you're tuned in, and you're getting ideas that are causing your body to want to move, causing the energy to want to flow. And she's showing it as the energy is coming from earth. It's coming from the feminine that is within the earth, that is coming up to meet. She's showing the masculine, father sky, coming from the heavens. So it's the divine mother wanting to meet up with the divine father within you, that wants to anchor in. And she's saying center itself within your core as an individual within your higher self and speak through you, and have the energy rise up. She's showing from the earth through the root, with the energy coming down through your crown. She's showing those energies meeting and mingling at your heart, and then your throat chakra also, and then coming up through your throat chakra as you speak your truth. As those energies meet, they align with your center, they align with your higher self, and then they come through your throat chakra, and they are expressed outwardly. So she's saying expression is very important in this cycle, and just in the cycles to come. She's really saying from here on out, speaking your truth is really a key aspect to your awakening, to your transformation process, to your healing process, to your integration process. She's saying these are all really, we're kind of speaking about the same overall ascension process with all of these terms, but there's different components of this process that is all happening simultaneously at this stage that we're in moving forward. But she's just going back to the idea that the new moon energy, it's heightened for creation. It's a very creative, a magical time, she's saying, of creative potential. And she's wanting you to recognize that, be aware of that, and tap into that. And she's saying, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to express your truth, to express your gifts and your talents in a way that feels right to you. She's saying, even if you're just gifting yourself that at first, she really wants you to just start taking steps where you begin. She wants you to get more comfortable taking baby steps, even if it's baby steps, just getting out of your comfort zone. Speaking from the place of the divine feminine, allowing that part of yourself to speak out loud, and to take action in alignment with the divine feminine, she's saying, in a way that aligns with the divine feminine, that allows the divine masculine, which is the action-oriented, the goal-oriented. She's saying the more outward expression of our light, and then the divine feminine is kind of the more inward, the more go within, the sense of knowing, our intuition, staying within the flow of love, all of staying balanced. She's saying when those two aspects come together, when the feminine energy wants to flow, it flows through the energy of the divine masculine, because those two energy, or the creative aspect to the divine feminine, is allowed to be expressed through the actions of the divine masculine, or the willingness of the our divine masculine side to move that energy outwardly, to go towards an outward focus, so that energy can express itself, can come up out of the ground and be birthed into a outward physical manifestation of our energy, or what wants to come, and that's our way of sharing that with the world. She's saying that's your way of sharing your magic with the world, is learning how to tune into this birthing process, and to be willing to let go of what does not serve you, in essence, to make room for what new expressions of yourself want to come forward, and honoring that process and honoring that journey, she's saying. So I feel her energy really stepping off and calming down. And so I'm going to see if there's anything else. Anything else? She's saying no. Blessed be, dear ones. She's saying you're all incredibly beautiful souls with so much to offer, with so many gifts to share. She's saying share your magic. Be your magic. Know your magic. And do not shy away from any opportunities to serve your light, or to honor your light and share it with the world. And she's stepping away now. And so I'd just like to thank Goddess Isis for stepping forward to share that beautiful message about the new moon energies and what we need to know and how we can most align with our creative and spiritual journeys moving forward. If you like this video, if you found it helpful in some way, please be sure to hit the like button so more people can find it. Also, for notifications of more messages and videos to come, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also find me at Intuitive Soul Rising on Facebook. And I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.